Hey, Juliana? Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I'm murdering your name. So I'm gonna make you this video on what you can do with a hand hoop versus a bigger core hoop. You know, what kind of stuff might be easier if you have both a lighter hand hoop for when you practice off body, or whether you want to practice on body stuff with your core hoop. I thought a good way to explain it would be to talk about kind of my sizing journey. This is the first hoop that I practiced a lot with. It's also a 3-piece collapsible. It's going to be how thick your hoop is going to be. It's just a lot bigger. It's like 47 inches wide, and it's a little heavier material. But I'll just show you how it looks when I do core stuff, but also off-body stuff with my hands. So because it's so big, it's a slow hoop, which is nice. It's like a massage. Haven't used it in a while. Because it's so big, it's great for learning paddles. So you can easily do off-body stuff with your core hoop. It's just going to look a little slower, take a little more effort, but it's totally doable. It might just make you tired faster. So after this hoop, after I felt a little more comfortable, I wanted a lighter hoop, so I made this one, which is nice and beat up, as you can see. You know, it's only a few inches smaller, probably maybe like 44 inches across instead. But it's a different material. It's HDPE, which stands for high density polyethylene, while the bigger black tubing is just polyethylene. Yeah. So this one made off-body stuff and hand stuff a little easier, just because, you know, it wouldn't make my hands hurt. Travels a little faster, as you can see, but I can still use it for a lot of core movements. I can do my breaks with it pretty easily. It's great for learning. So there's that one. After I felt like I was ready for something a little bit faster, I made this hoop, which is about the size of your beginner hoop. You're shorter than me, and you're also a little thinner, so it'll be a good size for you. Your tubing will be thicker, but this is about 39 inches across. This is the HDPE, so it's really light, but not as light as Polypro. It's a 3-piece collapsible, so that adds some weight, and it's fully taped, so that adds a little more weight. So I still even use this one sometimes, just because I'm so comfortable with it. It fits my body pretty well. It feels fast to me, even though it's still kind of big to a lot of people. But you know, it's about whatever makes you feel comfortable and helps you with your hoop practice. So I can do breaks with this pretty easily. Yeah. I can do my core movements comfortably. I'm tired. Sorry. I'm gonna work all day. So here's how it looks with off-body stuff. I can whip it around really fast. You know, It's not very intrusive as far as weight goes, so you can kind of whip it around, do whatever. Alright. So then finally I moved on to, or not moved on, but wanted to try out Polypro. So it's one of my Polypro hoops of mine. It's a little bit smaller than that one, it's 37 inches. So I'm still getting used to it for on-body tricks, or on-body movement, but you know, this one's even faster. So when I say off-body, it's mostly like hand stuff. You don't necessarily have to grip the hoop. You could do stuff like this, stuff where it's just touching your body. But yeah, some of the first off-body movements, kind of like your basics, are going to be just your hand spin. So it goes right in that crease right here. You want to learn on both sides, just like you would do waist hooping in both directions. Of course, one side's going to be easier, but it'll be good to have it balanced so you're not overusing one arm. After just your hand spin, you'll probably want to learn a weave. This gives you a lot of mobility. So for the weave, kind of grab the hoop right here. Then you take it to the other side, take it back to this side, other side, let it drop, this side, let it drop. Eventually with the weave you can turn with it. So if I take it to the other side right here of my body, I can let it spin in front, and I can keep turning, do another weave. So eventually I can turn a whole circle. Another move would be the isolation, which is pretty popular. You do a lot of stuff with this. You learn to pop it, so iso pop. So when you're at the bottom of the isolation, when you hit here, you move it out and it pops back. And you can watch other tutorials on isolations. I'm just kind of covering moves that might be interesting to learn. Another one is just the spin. So go like this and spin. Lighter hoops are good for stuff like body rolls. Good for jump throughs, and throws, and throws. So, yeah. And another one of those things too is hand passes. That's a pretty basic thing. You start to learn when you go off body. It's just passing from one hand to the next and behind you too. So. This makes it easier like that to do something interesting with kind of turning with the hoop. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I got. Hope that helps you understand a little bit better what I mean. It'd be nice to have like, you know, 2 different weights of hoops to play with. You know, it'll be fun for you. Maybe if you get tired of core hooping or you're just like too hot from all the aerobics, you can play with this one. Or not this one, but your lightweight hoop. It also might be a good kids hoop if you know any kids.